homies, and welcome to our YouTube channel where we're going to teach you all about type 1 diabetes. My name is Caitlin, I'm your type 1 tour guide, and behind the camera is Emma, my partner in crime. Today we're going to be unpacking my diabetes bag. I'm going to be taking out everything that's in it and explaining and showing you all why it's important. So without further ado, let's get into it. Okay, so this is my diabetes bag. I have this with me at all times. It's what I carry all my important diabetes stuff and the necessities in just in case of emergency. So I'm gonna break down what I keep inside and what everything's used for. So first I have backup insulin. So I do wear a pump, but just in case that the pump doesn't work, I have my Humalog, which is my short acting insulin, and my Lantus, which is my long acting. I make sure that I have enough insulin in them just in case my pump were to malfunction. So because I have those, I also have needles. So it's important to have quite a few just in case you needed to give yourself multiple doses during an event or a party or something like that, if you were to be out and something were to go wrong. So speaking of some things that are sharp like the needles, I have a small sharps container that I keep with me. I use a Tic Tac case because it just fits down inside the pocket of one of them, so it's super easy to keep. But mainly the smaller needles go in here because you don't want to dispose of your needles in public places. So my smaller needles go in here, the ones that I use with my glucometer. So that's what's up next. I have my glucometer. I just keep the whole pouch in there. That way nothing breaks or anything like that. So inside I have the little needles that go in the pin right here. I have a one-touch VarioFlex, so I also have the test strips that go in the top in here, as well as the needles that go in this. I keep it all together just in case I were to need that if my Dexcom were to malfunction or something along those lines. So I also have multiple different a variety of things to bring my sugar up. So I have juice boxes and honey and glucose tablets. So you're supposed to follow the 15-15 rule, which means 15 carbs, wait 15 minutes and check your sugar again. So one juice box would be 15 carbs. 4 of these tablets, I think 3 or 4 of these tablets would be 15 carbs, and then 2 or 3 of the honey sticks. You can also have glucogel, which is something that is just in a tube, or anything to just bring your sugar up, a candy, something like that. But they do recommend that it's something that gets into your system faster, like a liquid, so juice is probably best. Another thing I have, just in case your sugar were to go too low and you would possibly pass out, I have my glucagon. So it's the needle and the powder. This is one, but there's also a nasal spray as well. It's important to keep this in your bag in case anything were to happen, like there was an emergency and you did pass out. It's also important to let people know around you how to use this, just in case you were out with a group of friends, you'd want a friend to know how to use it. A lot of times your teachers will know, make sure your parents know, just stuff like that. And finally, I have a medical pass. This is the one I use for school, but it's important to have at least a medical pass from your nurse or your doctor, just in case you were to go to places with metal detectors and airports and stuff like that. That way you can prove that you have your needles and you have your equipment that needs to stay on you. Sometimes even going through a metal detector could mess something up on a pump or something like that. So it's important to have these just so people know that there's actual documentation. So yeah, that's all I keep in my bag. Well, that's it for today's video. Until next time, homies.